I got to give the Big Ten all the credit in the world. Yeah, only they can release a basketball schedule and have no times.
I was going to say, I saw the basketball schedule released for both men's and women's, and I don't think any of these times, there's literally it's all TBA. Every single game is TBA. Like, I was trying to plan my schedule out of, okay, well, this game's on a Saturday. Is it going to be a night game, a noon game? Like, when's this game going to be? So I can figure out, like, travel and stuff for my own brain. Nope. No idea. Not a one. Not a wink, Steve Jones. Give us game times. At least estimate. Pick them.
Okay. I got the schedule more than a week ago. Okay. So I've had the schedule. With the idea, hey, look,
don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody. Did I tell you?
You said you had it. You didn't tell me what was on it.
No, I did not tell you a single one.
Yes.
Okay? And because you asked if I had it, I said I do, but I can't tell you. And I thought when they released it, because everything was TBA on the one they gave me. I thought, well, okay, yeah,
they're deciding,
right? But they remember I said they released it probably on the 17th or 18th. Well, they released it on the 18th, and this is back 3 months ago. I said it was going to be the 17th or 18th, so it's not like a recent thing that I knew. So, when I got it, I don't know, in the middle of last week, whatever it was, it's all TBA, and I thought, okay, well, when they release it, it'll have the times.
Logical.
What are we doing?
We have 2 total game times for Penn State men's basketball, Steve. The exhibition against Dayton and the game in West Haven, Connecticut. That's it. That's all we got.
That's New Haven's home game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's televised. It's
no,
a 1 o'clock
but
game.
That's all we've got.
Yeah.
Two games out of how many games, Steve?
And I'm not doing the New Haven game.
No, because it's the same day as a Penn State football game. So how many games is that, Steve, we're missing game times for? We have 2 games worth?
Well, those 2.
One's an exhibition.
Exhibition, that doesn't count.
So how many games that we're missing then?
So 30.
30. Cool.
What are we doing?
Got it.
Hey, this isn't. All right, so let's do this in 2 parts. The Big Ten has got to do a better job in football and in men's basketball of being organized enough to tell you what the times are. It's one thing to put out a schedule and says, these are your home and aways, here's your home and here's your away.
Here's the dates.
Okay. No, I'm just saying the basic. They do that. And for football, we know what the opponents are through 2028. Where they're going to be. Like Penn State's back at USC in 2028. They're at Washington next year, that Oregon at 27. All right. So we know that. We just don't know the sequencing of games. The NFL has shown everybody how to do it. Now, we may make fun of it. The part I make fun of is that everybody goes, okay, who are we playing? Okay, you already know you're playing. You know that the day after the season ends.
You find out.
Everybody knows the day after you're playing. But now in May, they do this. Season starts in September. They tell you kickoff times and so forth.
The only week we don't know is the last week, which is more than fair. Easy.
Well, I have no problem with that. And also you can flex games in the last month to 5 weeks of the season.
But their point is they give us the entire schedule and they say, here's everything. Because
why can't the Big Ten with Fox, CBS, NBC, and then eventually, obviously going last, the Big Ten Network. I mean, okay, you can't tell me in May and do a full schedule release and do it on BTN. Right, you don't think you're going to have people watching BTN that night to see the schedule release as the kickoff times of your games with the caveat that we have the ability to flex games in November. Example, Indiana last year. Does anybody expect Indiana to be undefeated going into the Ohio State game? No, nobody does. So in all likelihood, that might be a BTN game.
Yeah.
Right? A BTN game. Could be maybe CBS takes it at 3:30. Instead, Fox, with the number one pick that week, wants to flex the game to noon and make it its national game. I have no problem with that.
It's more than fair.
Right? Because I already knew all the kickoffs of the other one, and look, this makes sense. They want to flex it. Fine. Basketball. Okay? We are sitting here now on the 19th of September. So you got 45 days before the opener. 45 days. Penn State opens November 3rd, a Monday night, with Fairfield. You can't tell me any of the tip-off times and what networks these are on?
It's ridiculous.
45 days. Over here, what about people who buy tickets? You've got to stop backslapping with the back of your hand the ticket holder. You've got to stop. And don't put it there. If you're going to do that, then I'm going to take the release that you send out at the end of the year, right? That says Big Ten number one in attendance. They do it every year. Number one in overall attendance for your Big Ten men's basketball, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to rip it up in the air because you don't care about the fans being there.
Nope.
You don't care.
If I'm a fan and I'm
if
going...
If you cared, you give them tip-off times yesterday. So that they know 45 days from the start of the season, here we go. And by the way, Penn State, its Big Ten opener is December 9th at Indiana. They've got a Saturday home game with Michigan State. Wouldn't it be nice, I don't know, in the middle of the holidays, like, I don't know, we're tipping off at this time, like knowing ahead of time so you can plan your life, right? You should be able, why can the NHL put out a schedule? They've got 32 teams.
All of pro sports put them out.
They're going to be playing 84 games. They can do it. Every once in a while, they're allowed to flex a game. That's fine. I got it. NBA, 82 teams, 30 teams, 82 games. But they got a schedule.
Baseball puts out a 162 game schedule. Right. 162 games.
And put it out.
Entire thing out at once. And I'm sitting here. Let's say I'm a fan. I really want to go to the Palestra game, for instance, against Illinois this year. Penn State, Illinois, in Philly. It's going to be great. What time is it? Is it going to be a noon game? Is it going to be at 3 o'clock? Could it be at nighttime? Like, when's the game going to be? Because if I'm going to drive to Philly from Penn State or fly in from Illinois to go watch this game, when do I have to leave? Do I have to catch a flight later that night, the next morning, drive out a different time? Like, what is the plan here? And there's just none. Fans are left in the dust wondering, where do I go? When do I get there? And people who work it, as you do, you also don't know what time you have to work. You're currently sitting here, you're like, well, I don't know what time I'm going to have to be at the stadium. If you're Dick Girardi, you're driving over here, like, I don't know when I got to be at a game. I have no idea.
And here's another part. There may be some games because of plane availabilities where Dick and I have to go commercial this year. Okay. If that's what it takes to do it, that part doesn't bother me. But if I don't know the tip-off time, what if there is What if Daniels has not been spotted at practice today? Oh, my goodness. He's missing Adam Schefter, who also wasn't at Washington Commanders practice either. I'd like to point out. But, I mean, say, for example, the game, I know the big game at Michigan's on a Tuesday, so this isn't going to happen, but I'll use that as a scenario.
January 6th, Tuesday versus Michigan here.
But let's say it is, that's here. Well, whenever the game happens, they got to play.
February 5th. Feb 5.
What
Feb 5 on a Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Say, for example, that we're February 7th on a Saturday. And say they want to tell me it's noon. And it turns out that that's one of the games that Dick and I have to go commercial. Well, I could set it up now where I've got a commercial flight from Detroit that night coming back.
Yeah.
But I can't do that right now.
Nope.
Okay? And the fans don't know what time the game's going to be. Now, I'm using that as an example of a Saturday game. All right. But you can't – I don't understand. I've said this many times. People get a kick out of it when I say it. But look, degree of difficulty. Okay? Scale, here's 10. Here's 0. Okay? 10, degree of difficulty. Manhattan Project. Atomic bomb, Oppenheimer, 10. Okay. Scheduling a basketball season, slightly below 1.
You know what?
And they act as if it is, and they act, the TV networks and the conference act as if it's the Manhattan Project. They act as if it's the man. I mean, I can tell you exactly what they've done with the Penn State basketball schedule. Look at what they did. Okay. What week? The perfect week to tell you. What week did Penn State go to USC UCLA? They went out Super Bowl weekend, like February,
beginning of February, 7th, 8th, something like 11th,
8th through the 12th, or something like that. Well, all they did was substitute Washington, Oregon, February 11th and 14th. It's the same time. They just changed up. Okay, your West Coast trip was this time last year. It's this year. They're, oh, well, golly gee willikers. Right? Which, by the way, I think I could have predicted back in April. Why? Because I think it's the smartest and easiest thing to do. It's the smartest and easiest thing to do. So I give you credit for doing the smartest and easiest thing. But I could have told you back in April there was a good chance that Oregon and Washington would have been that weekend, because the West Coast trip last year for Penn State was, voila, that weekend.